Welcome back to TIFF TV on Posh Incredible channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk to you about the importance of visualization. So visualization has changed my life. To give you a little bit of a background, I first started visualizing when I was in gymnastics. We used to use it as a tool. My coach would say, hey, go sit in the corner and visualize your routine. And make sure when you visualize it that you do everything perfectly. That was my first introduction into visualization. So my second introduction into visualization was when I was about 25 and I started getting into Tony Robbins. And Tony Robbins uses a lot of techniques from NLP and the law of attraction. Basically, I think he's a teacher of the law of attraction. He just does it in a way that's like less woo-woo-y, but it's still woo-woo-y. Anyways, Tony used to come up with these exercises where you would visualize like a trauma that you've had in your life, and then you would like turn it different colors and then rewind it and like play it back. Basically, it's like a brain scramble. But I had so much trouble doing that I started deep diving into visualization because I was like, how are people able to do this? Like, I can't even visualize this scene, let alone make all of these things happen in it that have never happened before. So it's almost like if you were to close your eyes and envision your house, like your home or your room or somewhere where you're really, really familiar with, right? Close your eyes and then change things around. Add stuff to it. Maybe put a dog in it. Maybe put an elephant in it. I don't know. Like, those are the types of things that like Tony Robbins would have you do, and I wasn't able to do them, so I got really frustrated. The other thing is, like, there was an interview, I forgot his name, but Tim Ferriss interviewed him. He's like a memory champion, and he basically uses this technique of visualization to memorize numbers, and it's basically like to envision something that you know really well, just kind of how we did in that last exercise, and then place numbers all around the room and tell a story about it. And so I was like, I can't even visualize anything. Like, how am I supposed to do that? And so these are the types of things that made me really curious about visualization. And so I started exercising my visualization muscle. And I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but now looking back on it after 5 years, I've really developed quite an imagination, quite a firm visualization muscle and tool. And I can tell you it helps in manifesting, it helps with healing, it helps with executing, and it helps with feeling. So Tony Robbins will say this, and I'll say it too. The universe works off of energy, and that energy is emotional energy. So apparently, if we're not here on Earth, the major difference between our being, besides physical, and our spiritual being is that we have feelings. So as humans, we have this like whole emotional body. The emotional body moves the physical realm in our universe. And so visualization will help you, because we're used to seeing with our eyes. Visualization will help you bring things to us. Also, in quantum healing, all you have to do is witness. You have to become the witness in order to heal. So if you can command, I did a video on commands. We'll link it below. But if you command to see something and then you command for the healing, all you do is witness the healing or the disappearing or the dissolving or the light coming through, and basically it's healed. So that's how our Earth works right now, and all of those things are available. Or one of my favorite things to visualize is manifestation, and also like things going perfectly. So the more you practice in your head about how things go, the more comfortable and the more it will come through when you are that way. So let's say you're like depressed, right? And you visualize yourself being a happy person, you will become that happy person the more you exercise that visualization. That's just how it goes. And then the other thing is manifesting. So basically anything that we can see or conceive, we can have. But it starts with being able to envision it and then also feeling it and bringing it to you. That's the law of attraction. That's what The Secret teaches. That's what Tony Robbins teaches. Actually, a bunch of other teachers like Think and Grow Rich. That's actually another. I read Think and Grow Rich, which happens to be one of my favorite books, and there's this whole scene in it about every night he said, I can't even remember his name right now. We're not going to go there. But every night he says, like, create a council, and that council will come and you bring them to, like, your brain or to your meeting room in your head, and all of a sudden they'll develop their own personalities, or they'll start giving you their expertise. And basically this council serves as like guides. And the guides and the council that we're getting into something else right now, but basically what happens is through this visualization, you're inviting knowledge into your head and into your brain. And one of the reasons was like, I actually believed this to be true, but I wasn't able to do it. And so Think and Grow Rich was a book that also forced me to want to practice visualization. So frustration is really good sometimes because it makes you want more. And I kept running into things that were like, visualize this, visualize that, visualize that. And I was so frustrated that I couldn't, that I just was determined to figure out how to do this whole visualization thing. So those are a couple reasons why visualization is so important. I gave you a lot of examples on how to use visualization. If you guys have any more questions about visualization, it's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite tools. I am a very strong believer in visualization, and I've used it to create a lot of the life that I have and I live now, and I will continue to use it in the future. So leave any comments and questions below, maybe your experiences about visualization, frustrations, maybe about any exciting things that you'd like to share. And I hope to hear from you guys because I love it. And stay tuned for more. Don't forget to check out the podcast, Posh Incredible Transformations. And stay tuned for more from Tiff TV, and I'll let you guys know where I'm at in the country or in the world, and hopefully we can meet up soon. So talk to you guys later. Bye!